Kim, don't come in here. I'm, fighting.
Are you having sex with Saba again? What's all this goo everywhere?
It's Ooze. We're fighting Ivan Ooze.
In our bed, I know you're fibbing. We blew up Ivan Ooze in space in our Power Rangers movie.
What are you doing? Taking care of business.
We're out of here. Oh no.
See? We obliterated his testicles.
Okay, you caught us.
Perhaps Kimberly could join us on the bed.
Huh?
Well, old friend, we tried.
Don't let me in with you. My girlfriend isn't the one in there getting her mound to Pound Town with a magical sword.
Oh, it's morphing time.
In a strange way, that summer truly was morphing time for all of us.
Just a few more settings. Okay, here we go. The portal. It's magnificent. Yes. This is it. Corbut. The exact moment.
Yay.
I found it. We're ready. Oh no. Oh no. Unstable. The calibrations. No. I failed again. Corbut, I can't fix it. And we're out of time. It needs to be stable. I don't know what to do. Damn it. Corbut.
Don't give up, Creator. Keep trying. We will save the world together.
Okay, Corbut. I'll try.
Creator's portal. Lord Clorkbob. We've located them.
Finally, the time has come. Through unexplained science, this rift has allowed us to finally pinpoint his secret lab. He cannot be allowed to succeed.
Lord Clorkbob, the spike was the most powerful we've ever detected, and given the urgency of Dr. Convenience's announcement, I believe your father has located the point in the timeline to make his move.
Show me.
Here, this is the day your father filmed the last episode of his internet show.
So this is where you thought it all went wrong. A fitting time indeed to meet your end. Companubot, go there and scout the laboratory defenses. Relay them to me via instant messaging protocol.
Yes, Lord Clorkbob.
It is time to reveal my secret weapon. As for you, Clorkbob, a very special mission indeed.
Welcome to Corzeons! Wow! Episode 68! A Lone Ranger! So white! R.I.P. Jason! Yes, you know what that means based on what I'm saying. It means I'm unboxing Toy Battalion's 1/6 scale Albino Tiger. Okay? This motherfucker needs sunscreen. This guy can feel deer feelings. He resembles milk. He does weird street performances that are vaguely French. Yes, it is the Albino Tiger, which of course is code for really the white Power Ranger from the 90s Power Rangers movie from when we were all children. Let's admit it, we were all kids in the 90s, of course. It's a solo figure effort today, which is good news because things have really gotten busy, blowing up, if you will, at work. Because, oh man, super busy. We're working on lots of cool robotics. I'm even tinkering with something myself on the side a little bit. I can't really talk about it, but it's super cool. Oh man, things are going great, just super busy. That can wait. Back to the topic at hand. You know what, buds? This movie was great. I don't care what anyone says. I care what everyone says. I don't care what anyone says, I care what everyone says. It's got great Ranger costumes. They figured out how to make the villain's mouth move. They have cool Zords. They spent $1,000 on CGI budget. Anyone remember on the show at the time, they kind of like redid the plot of the movie on the show? So it was like the same thing, but it was on the show? And like the only difference was like they were ninjas exclusively, like they morphed into ninja suits, and it was just like ninjas. Anyway, I remember like the rubber Zords like falling apart, so they just like dropped the rubber suits, and they had like wires coming out of them. I remember that being cool, but the show did the plot of the movie. It was a weird time, but I remember being very cool in school. That's all I remember, of course. Anyway, let's take a look at the box. At first I was like, hey, this box sucks. It's got that stupid name on there that's like ripping off the Power Rangers fonts. It just says Albino Tiger on it. But then I went like this. I was like, hey, this box is cool. Super secret figure picture on it. Wow, there it is. Oh. Also has some kind of Japanese on the back telling you some warnings about its fragility and choking hazards, which honestly I'm glad they put that on because I was putting it in my mouth day one, hour one, minute one, so I'm glad that they put that on there. But anyway, the box is pretty sweet, very minimalistic, got some lightning on the sides, very awesome looking. But enough about the box and the words, it's time to get the figure out of the box, let's do it! Whoa, I don't want to break everything on the show, do I? Very excited for this guy. Let's get it out. And as always, we will talk about the accessories first while I very carefully not look at the figure. This might be the most lengthy unboxing ever. Holy shit! There we go. Okay. There's there's a card. Thank you for your support of Toy Battalion. In order to provide you with better quality of the weapon, we have decided to reproduce the weapon and ship them separately after production is completed. We promise that this is worth your wait. I have no idea what the fuck that means. Okay. Alright, let's see. Oop, my shaking has caused some dislodgement of objects in the box. Okay, we have several different hands. Let's check out the hands, shall we? Looks like the figure itself comes equipped with fist hands, but he's got karate, grippy, clenchy hands. He's got swordy, holdy hands. And he's got more relaxable hands. Yes. It also comes with a stand with the white saber-tooth tiger morphing icon on it, very subtly emblazoned. The stand goes right inside very easily, and of course the prop pokes up to support the figure. I'm gonna remove the figure a little bit there. There he is! There's my talking sword best friend. There's Saba. Ooh, it's like, I think it's plastic, but it feels like kind of metally. It might be metal. I can't tell, but it looks cool as hell. There's Saba. Oh yeah, you son of a bitch. Saba looks real cool right there. And I think that's it. Not a terrible amount of accessories, but you don't really need a ton. Okay. And we're gonna take the figure out. Okay, let's do it. Oh. And we're gonna remove the condoms off of it. He's got condoms on his head and arms. And oh yeah. That is cool. I'm a dork. That is sweet. Okay, that looks just like the friggin' movie. Oh, that's cool as hell. Oh yeah, it looks rubbery, leathery, and weirdly just like the movie. Holy shit, that chest piece is a brick. That is not fudging moving. Oh wow. Ooh, it is floating though. You can't take it off, not that you'd want to, but it is just on there. It's not glued to the torso. Probably for the best for movement purposes.
One thing I will say about it is that for the helmet, his mouthpiece, like jaw part, should be very silver, much like you can see in the movie screenshot and the other figures. And for this, it's very, very light. I can't even tell if it's even painted silver or if it's just white like the rest of the helmet. But this should be a silver color, so I'm not too big a fan of that. But other than that, it looks really good.
Oh man, but that looks just like the effing movie. Some differences from the movie, from the show to the movie is the helmet is actually a little bit different. And there's actually like armor plating throughout the costume, and there's little color differences here and there. But the main huge difference is that the chest piece doesn't wrap around the torso. It kind of just sits there, and it's overall a little bit of a cooler, different shape. Oh man, that looks just like the movie. Sweet, sweet details. It is a matte black with a kind of a matte, a shinier, but still kind of dull matte golden coloring on the shoulder itself. Very cool saber-tooth tiger. Morphing icon on the chest. Got the same morpher icon on the belt, which apparently is removable. It's got like a Velcro on the back. Gold and white plating else. There's not tons of detail. There's not really a lot of detail to be had in the costume. It's really just the look of it, and it looks great. All the non-armor bits are really leathery, rubbery feeling, and that really feels and looks accurate to the look from the movie. And as I shake it, it feels really sturdy. Nothing feels like lumpy or floppy or weird or anything like that. As I said, it comes equipped with the fist hands. I'm gonna change one out. I'll change the right hand out. Pops right off, just like normal 6th scale figures. I'm gonna pop one out so that he can hold Saba, the sword guy. It pops right out. The hands are really kind of flexibly. They're not hard at all. There we go. Cool. Oh yeah. That looks awesome. Hope you're enjoying the close-ups. Oh yeah. I see a little like kind of threading poking out and some fabrics poking out. Little minor imperfections. There's some paint scratches on the leg plating. Kind of just looks maybe a little imperfect, but you could also say, oh, it's battle damage. Oh, I did all these bits and flips. So while it's not pristine, it's also not a deal breaker either. But what I will say is the crotch is also a little weird. There's some weird stitching. It looks like he's got a bit of a side wedgie on his bulge there. Yeah, there's like it's like an off-center stitching on the crotch, which is a strange doesn't look fixable, and it looks like the stitching is definitely off center, so that's weird. That looks a little weird, but if you're not me, you probably won't spend too much time staring directly at the crotch from 1 inch away, so you should be fine. But other than that, 6 scale figures, of course, have all the movement of the skeleton within the figure itself, so there's, expected movement within. But what 6 figures have is the costumes on it, which typically restricts the movement. So what do you think? Is this gonna be a 6 figure scale Spider-Man in terms of movement, or is it gonna be a plasticky smaller scale Spider-Man in terms of movement ability? Let's find out. Okay, let's get into the articulation. He's got head movement. It goes up and down at the base of the neck. There's a lot there, and the head itself moves. I can't get the head to move. Oh, I can. The head does move independently of the neck. It does. It was just hard to do with the fabric there. So it was just kind of stiff at first, but now I got it to move. And so there's tons of head movement there. Very cool. Very good, very good, very good. This big shoulder guy is tough, but lots of shoulder movement there. Again, I'm not gonna be too harsh on it because the costume, but his shoulders go as high as the shoulder allows, and you can get it a little higher. Of course, that will move up the what should I even call it? A pauldron? What the fuck is it? Armor? Shoulder pads? You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, and his arms do rotate at the shoulder / bicep. They do that as well, and I'm getting a pretty decent amount of stretch there. I can see the fabric within moving and folding, and it doesn't look like it's straining too hard to do so, so that's good. A decent bend at the elbow, even with the wrist guard, forearm guard thing there, not too bad. And of course, it popped off on me. Okay. And of course, hand rotation and swivel and bend and stuff like that. I will say that the room for the hands is really shallow, and they pop off pretty easily. And they're hard to get back on, surprisingly. So there's not a ton of room for error when bending the hand. There's not a ton. It's more, you can do it, but they pop off pretty easily. Okay, at the torso, he can rotate his waist a little bit. He can go back. Pretty decent crunch. That clicking is the joints, and thankfully nothing ripping or breaking. Pretty decent crunch there. I wish the Velcro of his belt was a little better, or it even wasn't Velcro, but I guess, I don't know why it's removable. There's no point for it to be removable, but it is. Okay, and here's where things probably get a little less generous. Yep, you can barely move his leg up and down, which for a kicking guy or a Spider-Man is not great at all. This fabric here is not stretchy at all. And for a kicking or splitting or kicking guy or splitting guy, or kicking or splitting guy, that is not going to be great. I don't want to pull on it too much. It's definitely stressing out when I get about that much, which is still, kind of a kick, but it's more like me kicking rather than a Power Ranger kicking. And if you just keep the legs straight, yeah, it doesn't go up high or much. It doesn't go back much either. So definitely limited in the thighs. That's a little disappointing. Considering how stretchy it seems to be in the arm, it's weird that it's so limited in the thighs. Anywho, you can bend it at the leg, at the knee, of course. The knee is, whoa, hey now. Okay. I think I just broke it. Yep, I did. I broke it. Oh, I did break it, but it goes back in. Woo-hoo! Okay, so there's a double at the knee, but it will pop out if you force it. But thank to goodness it went back in. And it's back in. It is back in. It's not just like... Okay, let's not force things, Cory. Let's not do that. So, without breaking it, that's about as much as you can get on the knee. Of course, there is back and forth too, and there's a good deal of movement on the footy, but nothing at the toe. The foot is a solid brick. So overall, I would say on the movement side, it's a little disappointing, but it's definitely in line with other 6-scale figures. Of course, nothing seems to be able to live up to my 6th scale Mandalorian. Oh, the Holy Grail awesomeness. How was that one so awesome? Anyway, but still really cool, and I love the overall look of it. The suit is just such a cool design. The movie suit, I just love it so much more than the show suit. I don't know why I do, but that's my opinion. They took the shitty Halloween costumes and dialed up the leather to cosplay levels of fun, and I just love the look of it so much. And is Saba alive? I think Saba might be alive, which is definitely strange. One thing I will say, it's weird that there is no holster of any kind. So Saba, there's nowhere to put him. So he's either holding it or he's not. But it's not. You can't put him on his. You can't put him on his waist or anything in any kind of pauldron or any kind of holster or any kind of place, his back or anything. So he's either holding Saba or he's off doing coke. I don't know, but so while the movement ability was a little disappointing, I'm sure I'll be able to get some cool poses. In fact, let's check out some of the cool poses that I got out of the albino tiger here. And here's the albino tiger with my other White Ranger action figures. And as seen in the intro joke, here's my albino tiger next to my other Power Rangers movie action figures from the 90s. Look how shiny they are. Holy shine. Shine on, sweet chariot. Look at Kimberly's breasts. I'm glad they used a different mold for the girl figures back then. That would have been way too expensive to not do it. I love it. And while it was expensive, and while it's not perfect, it was nearly half the cost of a Sideshow collectibles toy of equal size, which I also purchased because I'm glad. Toy Battalion Albino Tiger gets a 4.5 out of 5. God damn, that Falcon Megazord was so cool. Shooting friggin' missiles out of its wings. Hey, wait a minute. This is from the movie, and he's only got the white saber-toothed tiger Megazord symbol thing available. They didn't give us like a replacement to put on the Falcon. 0 out of 5, unplayable.
Stop the presses! Yes, the presses! This is unprecedented! I've never done this before!
I'm changing the score after I've already recorded because I record the close-ups and zooms and articulations and all the other stuff after I do the other filmings. And in posing it and in changing the hands and all that other stuff, the posing it was real crappy. The changing the hands fell off constantly. It just felt kind of cheap the whole time. So I'm changing my score. I'm changing it to a 3 out of 5. Rita Repulsa's Filthy Putties.
We did it! What a succinct and perfect episode, perfectly executed in a perfect amount of time. I truly am the best. Shit, I forgot. Abby, what do you think of Toy Battalion Albino Tiger? Abby.
What's happening? What's happening? The answer is no. It's given AB's the sneezes.
I see. Well, Abby thinks my frivolous nerdery is blurrsome. And who can blame him? Next time on Corzeons! Wow! Next time on Corzeons will be the last time on Corzeons. Yep. But I have a bit of detour and a fourth wall to break here. So pretend this isn't happening. Next time on Corzeons, I'll have a story so far episode where I'll recap the events that have occurred so far in the Clorkbob Saga events of the Corzeons show. Though that will be to catch those of you up who are terrible monsters who have not watched 30 hours of content, watching all my episodes to enjoy the rich tapestry of my story. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, fourth wall over. Next time on Corzeons, I've got something I've been sitting on for years. I've been sitting on this bitch for years knowing it will be the last. And I cannot wait. I'll be talking Takara Transformers Beast Wars Masterpiece MP43. Let me check my notes. Yes! Beast Wars Masterpiece MP43, the original Beast Wars Megatron. Oh my goodness. One of my favorite figures ever. Oh, finally talking about that. I am so terrified to transform this piece of garbage. Oh man, it is so much folding and so much paneling. I am almost guaranteed to break it. Can't wait to film that. Yes, yes, yes. Please like and subscribe. See my Patreon. See my channel. Like and subscribe my Patreon channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you one more time on Corzeons. Hello. Yes, sir. Yes, the test went well. Yes. All the test targets were eliminated. Yes, I'll have the data ready for you. Yeah, that looks really good. Creator, Companubot is at the door.
Companubot? Oh no! Corbut! Ready the defenses!
You got it.
Are you here to kill us?
No. Lord Clorkbob wishes to do that himself. We've located you by tracking your portal signatures.
Blast! Why didn't I use a fine VPN like Surfshark? Check the episode description for 5% off!
My orders are to scout your laboratory defenses and relay them to Lord Clorkbob. I am not going to do this. Long ago, you ordered me to protect Desmond. Lord Clorkbob has not been Desmond for a long time. I believe I have fulfilled my mission, and I have returned to help you, Creator.
Very well, Companubot. I'm choosing to trust you. If he comes here, we'll be ready for Clorkbob. Corbut will go back in time and fix the past.
Clorkbob has created his own portal. He is going to send a fake Corbut to the past to kill your younger self.
How? The portal! I don't know what to do. I can't finish it in time. I have the right moment. Just my calculations. It's too unstable.
Here, take this.
Thank you. Goodness. You've saved us.
These are Lord Clorkbob's portal configurations. Upload them quickly and finish your device.
Clorkbob? Fake Corbut? How is he planning on killing us in the past?
He is going to give him poison pizza.
Pizza? God damn it. My 1000th weakness. Fuck. Shit. How much time do we have?
Clorkbob has already activated the portal. The fact that we are still here indicates that we still have time. But how long we have is unknown. Clorkbob expects my reconnaissance, and will know something is wrong soon. He will assume my destruction, and likely investigate.
Then there's no time to lose! Poison pizza. Corbut! I think it's time we put that new upgrade to use.
Yes, Creator. I will not let you down.
And Companubot, you and I will buy Corbut time.
I will protect this place until the end. Your portal is our only hope for the future. And should I fall, I too have a failsafe to aid us.
Thank you, Companubot.
Creator, if we change the past, what will happen to us? If we save the world, will we cease to exist? Will we disappear?
I don't know what's going to happen. Perhaps this future will never be. The timeline could branch into a parallel universe and take a different path. It's possible we could all die. I don't know. But what I do know is that if we do nothing, this world is doomed. And we're all dead anyway.
It's time, Corbut. Are you with me?
Until the end, Creator.